What up, you guys? Good morning from the farm. It's your tall guy and Woodstock back here for just another day at Knott. You feel me? Casual updates, but I'm actually going to talk about Scary Farm today because we got a few things to talk about and a lot of things are kind of going up. So and let me tell you, walking into the farm, holy shit, look at all these people that are here. Probably the best benefits having the Prestige Pass right now. Jesus, I need Jesus. I noticed some new prop pieces at the front entrance now. Gone away with the Boysenberry Festival. Now we're back to normal Knott's off-season hours. Soon into Ghost Town Alive and Summer Nights, but good to see the old props back. Yeah, so if you guys saw that nightmare walking into the parks, don't be scared. The toughest part was getting through the crowds. You don't gotta wait in that line. You see all them summer school kids, I don't know what to call these, field trippers. Get through them. Annual pass holders, regular ticket holders could go through the normal security entrance. They all got their own separate line, so I knew I wasn't too concerned about getting in. Thank God. I gotta say though, the burrito looking extra crispy this morning. Fire. Classic Minute Maid orange juice to start the morning off. Can't forget the salsa. In my belly you go. Alrighty, so before we talk about Scary Farm, I wanted to talk about the elephant in the room and just get my thoughts out there about the situation currently about Camp Snoopy. We're passing by the Camp Snoopy Theater, which apparently isn't going to be coming for a very, very long time. Just recently, Knott shared with us an updated video of the reimagining of Camp Snoopy. And, you know, just not everything is coming for what they thought they could fulfill for the Memorial Day weekend, which is literally right around the corner. And that still can't be accomplished. So they pushed, first of all, they pushed everything back till summer of this year, which is fine. But when I say everything, we're only getting the rides. At the moment, you could completely forget about this whole area and our canoe that we're still missing. The reimagined meet and greet areas that we were supposed to get just right around here. And of course, the Camp Snoopy Theater, which, let me tell you, the Knott's community is one community that will rally up together in arms and voice their opinions very loud. You can clearly tell that Knott is just pushing to get something out there, which is the Snoopy's Tender Paw Twister Coaster. As you can see, which we got construction going on. A lot of the progress is moving forward for this one. And if I come just right across the way, here is the work, quote unquote work, going on for Montezuma's Revenge, supposedly coming next year. At the moment, I'm personally thinking, is Knott announcing things just a little too quickly for itself? So they took their time with Fiesta Village. That was one project. The next one they wanted to work on was Camp Snoopy, which is great, but now pushbacks, delays, I can't speak for what happened in the construction progress, but something happened for them to delay a lot of things. They decided to announce Montezuma along the way, which is coming next year, not this year. And on top of that, you know, if we think about Scary Farm mazes, we still got, we're supposed to be getting 2 Scary Farm mazes, new Scary Farm mazes for that matter, this year. Well, if you want to count Chilling Chambers as something else, then 3. Not to say that Knott isn't capable of handling multiple projects at once, but just looking at the current state of things, just take your time, one by one, Knott. You know, don't please don't spit out hopes and promises to us and then later on, you know, shut the door on us. seeing a lot going on just right off to the side, so I'm getting distracted. But I'm hopeful for the future. Always will be. You know, thankful that Knott's is still standing on its 2 legs for what they got. But as far as Camp Snoopy goes, yeah, I'm really disappointed that the entertainment aspect won't be coming. The rides, you know, will be the first things to come, which is fine. This place is for the kids. The kids need rides. Entertainment could only eat up so many people at once, so it is what it is. But yeah, I'm expecting a winter opening for the theater, hopefully just before the next Peanut celebration. Hopefully by then we can get a full refurbished Camp Snoopy area just in time for Peanut celebration. But let me know what you guys think. It's not doing too many things right now. I don't know, let me know. I even forgot to mention that Woodstock's mail drop ride won't even be coming in time, as they were gonna relocate it, and now, you know, we have no confirmed reopening for that ride coming back, which is pretty sad because it is one of the few originals for Camp Snoopy. Do y'all remember when Accelerator was in a big hiatus coming back? It was up in the air that supposedly it was never gonna return, which is pretty sad. But they did put out a promo video eventually saying, hey guys, Accelerator's coming back around this season. But guess what? More delays, which, you know, at this point is kind of expected of Knott's Berry Farm projects, which is, you know, not something I want to expect. But here we are. But I will give credit to where credit is due for Knott's at Fiesta Village, guys. To what this land used to be, Knott's brought this place back to life. You know, it's got more vibrant colors. Although it doesn't have any new rides, it's just a nice place to be around now, especially during the summer with a lot more entertainment offerings, character meet and greets, and the food. We have more food to eat here now. Give a big props to Knott's for this one. It's a great place to hang out at the farm. Really quick, right before the Scary Farm talk, I'll be cashing in my fast lane on Accelerator. Jesus, I had never seen Accelerator so long before this morning. That is crazy. What we doing front row? You already know the only way to do Accelerator out here. So let's go. Alrighty, hopping on the Rio Grande. Oh. Focus, there we go. Hopping on the Rio Grande to let's get our Scary Farm talk going on, guys. We got a shot of Mesmer just to have a conversation about spooky season. First and foremost, regarding Knott's Scary Farm, guys, Knott's Scary Farm is gonna be at Midsummer Scream this year for another big panel. They are gonna be having their show on the last day of Midsummer Scream, which is July 28th on a Sunday, the same day Universal Halloween Horrornight's having their presentation. So let's hope they don't coincide with each other or overlap each other, for that fact. Last year they went out on a bang, announced, you know, with their 50th anniversary, and it was a good presentation. They mainly showcased a lot of the merchandise reveal coming. Didn't really talk about too many of the houses that were going to be announced, because they do their own special reveal ceremony here at the farm, which fortunately I couldn't make it to. But watching those videos, they announced all of their new mazes coming, and scare zones as well. Alrighty, as we depart, guys, Knott's Scary Farm 51st event, yeah, let's just call it that. We're pretty much expecting, let's see, 2 new mazes for sure, and I'm expecting 2 mazes to be on its last leg this year. Let's talk about those 2 last mazes. I really think Origins is gonna be its last year for this year, and as well as Mesmer. If you really think about it, Origins has really stood the test of time here at Knott's. I mean, it just really went well with the story of Ghost Town and Calico and everything. But I just hope that next year they continue the story of Origins, moving on to the sequel. But aside from that, Mesmer, I couldn't really tell you what could come to that location next after this year. The year before, hold up, Wait a minute.
Don't point cannon at us. Not good. All right, everybody.
And that's the part that goes in the front to load it. Yeah, I get you.
Sit down, partners. Okay, we have an understanding here. Remember last time I wasn't gonna mess with y'all. Y'all are back here in the economy car after all.
Already got Rob's.
As we pass by the Goring 20s, I don't think room 13 will be going anywhere. For as long as the Goring 20 stays, room 13 shall stay. Unless they want to make another maze related to the Goring 20s, then we'll see that. But in the meantime, we'll, you know, for sure be getting that maze back again. Wasn't my favorite maze last year, but personally, I just wish they went with the makeup in the maze instead of wearing masks, but that's just me. There's the entrance. But what I was saying about Mesmer, you know, before Mesmer, it was Shadowlands, just about ninjas, you know, zombie ninjas or ghost ninjas. So anything could come to that location. It was nice that it was themed to Carnival. So again, if they want to continue that storyline with Carnival, maybe we get another Carnival maze. I don't know, but it's always good to see something refreshing. Alrighty, passing by Mesmer. It's always just about the same as every year, but I don't mind it. It's a great walk-through maze to go through. Not too many changes happens to this maze at all. Maybe they add another creature every year, that'll be cool, but for the most part, I believe it'll be its last year this year. That's just me. Alrighty, making my way to go towards the hotel, but walking this way, I just remembered there is another maze 99% sure is also going to be on its last legs. Waxworks. Now, obviously, Not Scary Farm mazes have a lifespan of at least 4 to 5 years, and Waxworks is just about that time. So enjoy it while you can, guys. Now it makes me think is Mesmer probably gonna stick around just a little bit longer, because we typically get about 2 new mazes every year. So we'll have to see. But I do want to spark up another conversation passing by Mrs. Knott's Chicken Dinner, because they just hit a special anniversary date, 90th anniversary I should say. Knott's Berry Farm announced on their website that Mrs. Knott's Chicken Dinner is going to be hosting some fun seasonal events throughout the year, celebrating its anniversary. But for Scary Farm purposes, Knott's Berry Farm announced on their website that Mrs. Knott's Chicken Dinner is going to be hosting some fun seasonal events throughout the year, celebrating its anniversary. For Scary Farm purposes, it's going to be hosting a midnight breakfast buffet inside of Mrs. Knott's Chicken Dinner. What that means is think of buffet, you know, Scary Farm, a Denny's at Scary Farm from midnight to 1 a.m. I believe, or from midnight to 2 a.m. I'm gonna post up the flyer for y'all, so check it out. But that's gonna be something cool to check out. I'm sure many of you, I know many of you, probably go to a Denny's after haunts and enjoy the rest of your night there. So what Knott's is trying to capitalize on is, hey, after you know Scary Farm, come and dine at Mrs. Knott's Chicken Dinner for some breakfast with monsters. Sounds like a good deal to me. Alright, now I did take a moment to just stand off to the side over here, because I did want to say I did hear a small whisper and rumor that the tribute store is coming back this year for Scary Farm. Thank God. I really think it's a great addition to the event. You know, it's a whole attraction within itself. If you guys remember last year, or been in the tribute store last year, you guys saw how through the years how awesome it was being in there. A merchandise reveal, it's great. So hopefully we get another tribute store this year that we could enter from out here from the marketplace and inside Scary Farm, once where the event starts. All right, now just taking a peep over at the former Depths maze. There is a building structure that has been spotted just right next to the Depths. People are speculating it's an addition to the maze or a facade potentially, but we're getting a whole new maze here this year. So Long to the Depths was one of my favorites the past years it's been here. Sad to see it go, but you gotta embrace new mazes. So alrighty, so checking out this vantage point from the Knott's Hotel. If memory serves me right, I believe what we're looking at right here is Bloodborne, which is obviously not gonna go anywhere. We did get a small vantage point of what's going on in the depths right over there, so we'll put up that clip in for you. Can't tell if this is I want to say it's facade work. I'm not gonna lie, I think the entrance of the maze is gonna be just right over there. But if we creep over to Dark Entities, which is now gonna be gone, thank God I wasn't a fan of that maze. But I can't really make up what those prop pieces down there are really going on, what it's gonna make out to be. But we got a lot of prop pieces right over there. So here's your Scary Farm update for May 22nd. Alrighty, that is gonna do it for the farm, guys. Thank you all for tuning into the vlog for the updates, Scary Farm and park updates. So if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to drop your like, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll be sure to be back in Knott Scary Farm for Founders Day, Ghost Town Alive. It's always a good time. Alright, you'll catch this tall guy and Woodstock at the next theme park, because we are out of here. Goodbye, guys.